The tennis world has been left absolutely speechless as Eala, the 21-year-old Filipina sensation, just pulled off the biggest upset of the Mubadala DC Open by toppling Olympic gold medalist and former world number 4 Qinwen Zheng in a stunning comeback victory. Down a set and a break, with defeat staring her in the face, the queen of Philippine tennis mounted a comeback for the ages, winning 7 consecutive games to completely dismantle the Chinese star, who had crushed her Asian Games dreams just 3 years ago. The shocking truth that no one saw coming is that Eala didn't just win, she dominated the final set 6-1, sending a powerful message to the entire WTA tour that she is ready to conquer the hard courts of America. The world is watching, and the queen has arrived. Trophy Filipino. When Eala stepped onto the court at the Mubadala DC Open on July 28, 2026, she wasn't just playing another match. She was facing the ghost of a defeat that had haunted her for nearly 3 years. The 2023 Asian Games semifinal in Hangzhou had been one of the most painful moments of her young career. After winning the first set 6-1 and seemingly heading for the gold medal match, Eala watched as Zheng fought back, winning a tense second set tiebreak before taking the deciding set 6-3. The loss not only cost Eala a shot at gold, but also a guaranteed spot in the Paris Olympics. Now, nearly 3 years later, Eala finally got her chance at redemption. The stage was the Mubadala DC Open, a WTA 500 tournament marking the beginning of the North American hard court swing. Zheng, the 2024 Paris Olympic gold medalist and former world number 4, had been awarded a wildcard entry despite slipping to world number 123 following right elbow surgery. Despite her ranking slide, Zheng remained a dangerous opponent, and Eala knew she would have to play her best tennis to overcome the player who had once dashed her dreams. "We have some unfinished business," Eala had said before the match. And she delivered on that promise in spectacular fashion. The victory leveled their head-to-head record at 1-1, with Eala winning their first WTA Tour encounter after falling to the Chinese star in their lone previous meeting. The Filipina star's emotional on-court celebration captured the significance of the moment, a victory that exorcised the demons of the past and announced her arrival as a force on hard courts. The win marked Eala's first career victory over Zheng, proving that she had evolved into a completely different player from the one who lost in Hangzhou. The match began as if history was repeating itself. Eala drew first blood in the opening set, holding serve in the first game, before breaking Zheng in the second to seize an early 2-0 advantage. However, the Olympic champion responded immediately, earning a breakback and then holding serve to level the set at 2-2. Both players settled into a rhythm from the baseline, exchanging comfortable holds to remain level at 3-3. The turning point came in the 7th game, when Zheng applied sustained pressure on Eala's serve, earning her second service break of the set to move ahead 4-3. The Olympic champion then showed her composure in a fiercely contested 8th game, fending off resistance to consolidate the break with a crucial hold for a 5-3 advantage. From there, Zheng stayed in control on serve, closing out the opening set with a confident hold for a 6-4 lead. Despite the competitive nature of the opener, the Chinese star held a narrow advantage in the attacking exchanges, finishing with 12 winners to Eala's 8. The second set followed a similarly worrying pattern. Both players looked settled behind their serves through the opening games before Zheng raised her level in the 7th, breaking Eala at love to edge ahead 4-3. At that moment, the former world number 4 was just 2 games away from victory. But then, the impossible happened. Eala produced an immediate response, breaking straight back to erase the deficit and level the set at 4-4. Riding that momentum, Eala confidently held serve in the 9th game before capitalizing on Zheng's errors in the next, earning another service break to clinch the set 6-4 and force a deciding third. The Filipina's cleaner shot-making proved to be the difference in the second set, committing just 10 unforced errors compared to Zheng's 18 while maintaining her composure during the pivotal closing stretch. But what came next was even more spectacular. Eala carried her momentum into the deciding set, racing to a commanding 4-0 lead by holding serve in the opening and third games while breaking Zheng twice in between. The blistering start extended her run to 7 consecutive games dating back to the closing stages of the second set. Zheng finally halted the surge with a service break in the 5th game, but Eala responded in emphatic fashion, breaking straight back to restore her 4-game cushion at 5-1. The Filipina then completed the impressive 4-6, 6-4, 6-1 comeback victory after 2 hours and 26 minutes of intense tennis. The statistics from the match tell a fascinating story of Eala's resilience and Zheng's struggles under pressure. While Zheng dominated from the service line, racking up 14 aces throughout the match, she also committed 46 unforced errors compared to Eala's 25. Zheng had 35 winners against Eala's 22, but the Chinese star's inconsistency proved costly. Eala, on the other hand, was more efficient, converting 6 of 8 breakpoints, while Zheng converted only 4 of her 11 breakpoint opportunities. Zheng's struggles were particularly evident on her second serve, where she had a 35.4% winning percentage, while Eala's second serve win percentage was close to 50%. The Chinese star also committed 6 double faults, further undermining her service games. Eala, meanwhile, punched in 4 aces in the match, all in the first set, and had a first serve percentage of 57.1%. Eala's post-match interview revealed her mindset during the comeback. He said that I have to keep going because if I'm there every ball, I'll have my chances. And I did. Like always, he's right, she said, referring to coach Joan Bosch's advice. She also spoke about her approach when facing adversity. I think I really tried to not look at the bigger picture. In moments like that, small details can give you those opportunities to change the match. The Eala phenomenon at the Mubadala DC Open was not limited to her on-court heroics. Tournament chairman Mark Ein revealed a stunning statistic that showcased the Filipina's extraordinary global appeal. I will say, over the last month the ticketing team says at least 80%, if not more, of the requests in this tournament are about when is Alex Eala playing. Ein said, honestly, I think it's more, and they just didn't want to say it was more, but they are, like, virtually all. It's not an exaggeration. That's actually what they tell me. Ein highlighted the magnitude of Eala's impact. When you look at the amazing players here, and how many great stars there are, it says something about Alex's following. Obviously she's been an icon, become an icon in the Philippines, but worldwide. So there's obviously Filipinos everywhere. Having her here is honestly one of the really great things that's already happened this year. The demand was so high that the tournament made a significant effort to bring Eala to Washington. While it wasn't a sold-out crowd Tuesday afternoon in Stadium Court, it was by far a pro-Eala fan base with Filipina flags seen everywhere. The Washington Times noted that Eala mania swept into the district for the first time, with the tournament's most boisterous crowd helping the Filipina rally to victory. During the on-court interview, Eala was asked, "What is it like to be this popular everywhere around the world, even here in Washington?" Her response was pure class. "I think the question should be rephrased as, what's it like to be Filipino?" she said. "I think the community here in DC is amazing. I think there was a great atmosphere for both players. And I'm really happy with my win today." The shocking truth that no one saw coming is that Alex Eala's victory over Olympic champion Zheng Qinwen is just the beginning of what could be a historic US Open campaign. With the win, Eala has advanced to the round of 16 of the Mubadala DC Open, where she will face defending champion Leylah Fernandez, a player who also has Filipino heritage. The match against Fernandez will be an opportunity for Eala to avenge a straight sets defeat to the Canadian in Stuttgart earlier this year. Eala's response was measured. "I think it's going to be a very tough match for me. Leylah is such an amazing player, and an amazing person as well. So I think right now my first priority is to recover, take care of my body so that I can arrive in the best shape possible for me." Eala's path to the US Open has been strategically planned. The Washington Open is the first of 3 tournaments in her North American hard-court swing, followed by the National Bank Open in Toronto and the Cincinnati Open. With only 70 ranking points to defend across the entire swing, Every victory could vault her higher in the WTA rankings, potentially breaking into the top 20 for the first time in her career. The victory over Zheng demonstrated Eala's ability to compete with the best in the world on hard courts. Her willingness to fight back from a set and a breakdown against an Olympic champion, and her ability to win 7 consecutive games to seize control of the match, are the hallmarks of a champion. The tennis world is now asking, can Alex Eala become the first Filipino Grand Slam champion in history? The queen of Philippine tennis has arrived, the impossible has become possible, and her dynasty is just beginning. Trophy Filipino.